I think what I would like people to know about performing as a drag artist is that you don't have to be a type A or a type B.
Hello and welcome back to the fancy side. Today we have this gem of a video by the one and only Buzzfeed. You might be wondering to yourself, why am I staring at what looks to be a cross between a vampire, a werewolf, and a feminist? Well, that's because you are. This is what non-binary drag looks like. And if you know what drag is and you're confused about how it could possibly be non-binary, then you are a normal human being. Unfortunately, this thing is not. I'm not sure what to call it. What the fuck? This thing chose the name Clit Eats Wood. Not gonna lie, that's pretty funny. I have to give it respect for turning its name into a complete meme. If I was a drag artist, I'd probably call myself Richard Dick or something stupid like that. This one named itself after what it wants to be. It didn't choose a name that could be used for both boys and girls. No, it chose the actual word androgynous, which is funny because Titus, especially when spelled like that, is a boy's name.
I'm Dusk.
No, you are Dvsk.
Drag is like everything that I have wanted to ever be is like acceptable. Like it is my escape into doing something that like wouldn't normally be possible. I can be any character I want to. I don't know, drag is kind of like being a superhero.
So basically you're saying that drag is like cosplay. Why don't you just call it that? I'm more than happy to appreciate cosplay. I just don't understand why you need to call it non-binary drag. When you call something non-binary, you instantly add some righteous undertone to what you're doing, and no one needs that when you're trying to normalize. I'm not even trying to bash drag here, this is just some sage advice. If furries called themselves cosplayers instead of trying to make everyone believe that they actually are the animal they're dressing up as, they'd probably get a lot less hate, though I guess it'd also help if they didn't act so cringy.
Drag is being your true self, because we are ever changing, and that honestly is what inspires my drag, is just to be what the ever.
Fine. You want to be whatever the fuck? Fine. But that is not your true self. This is not your true self. Your true self is who you are when you're born, and who you will still be under all that makeup. If I dress up like a magical space unicorn, I am not, I repeat, not a magical space unicorn. I am still a person.
The whole point of drag is to show like the ridiculousness of like the expectations put on men and women and how we're supposed to present and how we're supposed to perform.
How we're supposed to present? You mean like normal human beings? We get it. You like being edgy and different, but you look like an emo teen who never grew out of that phase. That beard is literally Sharpied on. You took a black marker and just drew it on there. Same with your mustache.
Sometimes even in your own community, you get a lot of folks who still don't understand what your expression is, you know, and they put you, you know, under that category, what they view you as and what they perceive you as.
It's finally happening. Triggered self-made minorities are now getting offended by other triggered self-made minorities. This thing feels like other people in the drag community don't understand non-binary drag. Here's a thought. When your own community thinks you've gone too far, maybe you have.
I generally consider myself a drag king, or somewhere like in the middle, like a drag thing.
How many times do I have to bang my head on this table before this type of shit goes away?
I don't feel like a he still, even in this. Like, that's the whole point of why I picked the name, is that it's more of like kind of a really gay alien.
I can feel my own gender trying to seppuku itself into non-existence with each second I watch this video.
Titus is where I can hide and like put on clothing that I'm afraid to wear out in public. I feel more like myself in this persona than I do in everyday life.
Everyone feels more comfortable when they can hide behind a computer or a mask because it creates anonymity. But that's still not our true selves. It's something we become when we know there won't be repercussions. But if you feel like this persona is who you really are, then you, my friend, are delusional.
So there's been many times where I've felt both empowered and also like it felt like my power is taken away from me at the same time, you know?
No, I don't know. That makes absolutely no sense. None of this makes any sense. Cue Buzzfeed's emotional music and cue the end of this video. Like and subscribe if you're a part of the oppressive binary majority.